All right, we've gone ahead and repaired the damaged joint area of the spalls with our high-tech spall TX2 with the sand. We've gone ahead and ground it smooth. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut open the joint. We're going to clean it open. Just like I said before, the preparation is very, very important. So before we put our PE 85 product in this joint, we've got to cut out the material. So we're going to use a dust-free system here. Quite often when you come out on a job site, you have existing joint filler that needs to be removed. Either it's the wrong color or it's deteriorated and cracked. And this is very, very common on most big projects where you have to remove a product. And what we're going to show you is using this particular saw blade for cutting out the joint material. It's a very good blade. It doesn't cause the material to become emulsified and gooey. But the key thing is when you cut out the existing joint material, you have to cut it down to a minimum 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. That's in most specifications. And that's allowed as long as the joint material below it is in good condition. If the joint material is in bad condition, you have to cut it out full depth and reinstall your product full depth. So what we're going to show you here is the right process on using this special blade along with the dust-free system to cut out this old joint material. Many times out on a job site, you'll have a joint that is very, very deep. And the specifications don't call for the material, the joint filler, to be installed that deep. So in that case, we use a flexible backer rod. This backer rod is pushed down in the joint. It maintains the proper depth and also makes it much easier to fill that joint. We've gone ahead and made ourselves a backer rod installation tool. It has an adjustable wheel here that can go all the way from 2 inches back up to 1/2 inch. So it's an adjustable wheel. These 4 wheels roll on the top. I'm going to show you how simple that is to install the backer rod. You just simply roll this back and forth. Okay, I'm over here at my joint. I've got my static nozzle on. I'm going to go ahead and turn down my speed control. I'm going to go point the nozzle at the purge bucket. I'm going to turn on our machine and increase the speed of the motor. I've got the product coming out. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Place the nozzle down here at the joint. I'm going to do this in a double pass method, meaning the joint is deep. I'm going to fill it fast one time, turn on the machine. I'm walking backwards. I'm filling the bottom of the joint. This just helps equalize the level. So when I come back the second time, I can fill it much easier with the overfill. It's a good technique if you're out on a job site and you're not sure how deep the joint is. This is a good method. Now we're going to go ahead and fill it the second time. And this is the time I pay attention to the overfill. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, speed up the flow. The amount of overfill is dependent on the speed that you run the machine, the size and the depth of the joint, and how fast you walk backwards. After you do this for a couple hundred feet, you get really good at minimizing the overflow. All right, now we're going to show the final process. We've filled our joints, we're ready to shave it. Here's a nice tool that we manufacture. It makes it easy for the man to stand upright and shave the joint fill. We've gone ahead and curved this 4-inch section, so it's very important when you shave a joint to keep it as low as possible. And also, when you do a cut, you should cut at an angle. Remember, all this hard work that you've done is shown on how you shave the joint in the finished product. So, once I start shaving, it's pretty easy. You just keep it at an angle and you just push it forward, shaves it right off. Now, another suggestion is if you have a floor that's not been sealed, hasn't been densified, and it's wide open concrete floor, it's a good technique to take a bar of soap and rub it on both sides of the joint so that the joint filler does not seep down into the floor and make it difficult to shave. Let's go back over here. I'm going to show you how to shave this cross section right here. See that right there? You have to make sure that if you approach it from all 4 angles, bring it right up to it, bring it close, bring it close just like this. And then in order to make a nice clean cut, you come at it from an angle. Very important to make it look good.